And we're back with episode 2 of the Pittsburgh Penguins rebuild. As you saw at the end of episode 1, we made 2 pretty big trades. Which, again, this is going to be another one of those rebuilds that it's not going to be realistic at all. So we made a trade with the Columbus Blue Jackets to go get Ivan Provorov, and one with the New Jersey Devils and acquiring Dawson Mercer. 2 big trades that helped this franchise a ton. Minor leagues are doing outstanding. So what we're going to actually do here to start off this one is we're going to go and extend a lot of these players. So, and by a lot of these players, I mean like probably going to wait on Joseph now that I noticed that he wants a ton of money. Timmins doesn't want a ton of money, but again, we're just going to wait on him. These younger guys, though, these are going to be players that we're going to try and jump on a good deal. Philip Tomasino, perfect example. Sign him until he's 31 at 175 for 8 seasons. Sign until he's 31, especially since he's going to be a future presence to this team. It's going to be a great contract. Bemstrom, another great piece to this puzzle. For cheap too, since his organizational interest is huge. We're going to be able to get him 1.5 for 8 seasons. Vasily Ponomarev, another huge piece of this puzzle. Going to sign him to a $1.25 million deal for 8 seasons. Lafreniere, we're going to hold off on. Connor Dewar, massive piece. Again, so if we can get him for like 2.25 would be kind of nice to get him on. Yeah, okay, 2.25 we can get him on. Rest of these guys, Lafreniere I want to sign, but we're gonna hold off on. Krell I want to sign, but we're gonna hold off on for now. Bernstrom, not gonna sign yet. Goaltending, not gonna be able to sign anybody yet. It's goaltending again. Okay, so the only players that we have to re-sign left: Provorov, Joseph, Timmins. The rest of these guys, we're gonna look to just probably let walk, except for the ones that I mentioned: Lafreniere, Krell, Bernstrom, Joseph, Provorov, and Timmins. Those are gonna be the only ones that we're gonna look to sign. But back half of year 1, we're gonna jump in, start the sim. Post deadline, and this is also another one of those rules that come to play. I'm going to be able to play in games 81 and game 82. Those are the last 2 games of the season. So if I'm in a situation where I gotta get 1 or 2 wins to get into the playoffs, I'm gonna give myself a chance, or give myself an opportunity to at least give myself a chance to make the playoffs. Dewar accepts, Tomasino accepts, Ponomarev accepts. Really good signings. Chris Letang has returned from injury, so now we get to actually see what this pairing's all about between Letang and Provorov. 0-1 post deadline, 0-2 post deadline, 0-3. Oh no, 0-3 post deadline. This is not exactly how I was expecting post deadline to go. 1-3. So let's bounce back here. There we go. Here we go. Come on. Keep going. Keep it going. 3-3. I wasn't expecting to get that one. Wasn't expecting to get that one. Was kind of hoping to get that one. So we're not gonna make the playoffs in year 1, but it's all right. Hey, truthfully, the fact that this team was this close was kind of shocking to me, and truthfully should be shocking to a lot of people, to be honest. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but regardless, these last 2 games not gonna have to jump in. We're just gonna sim in the off season, make some moves, see what we got, and they're just the writing. Oh man, oh no, and the writing on the wall. Crosby's back. Alright. So this is where things are going to get interesting, purely because this is obviously where the off-season begins, but we're going to also have to pay attention to where Wilkes-Barre's going, because they are doing really, really well. Last time I checked in episode 1. And the end of the season, we did a lot better than I was expecting, to be brutally honest. 37 wins is a really, for a bad hockey club like the Penguins are this season, or to end this season, this is a really good season. Alright. Regardless. Oh, Wilkes-Barre, 46, 13, and 11. They came to play. Wilkes-Barre came to play. NHL season ends, as well as the AHL, but the AHL, we're going to be trying to win the Calder Cup in Wilkes-Barre. Now, I'm not going to be able to play a single AHL game. I'm not allowing myself to play any AHL games in this. Game 1 is a loss. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a win. Game 4, can the Scranton move on? They do. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton move on to get round 2 to start this playoff run. What a season. What a season for the boys on in Wilkes-Barre. Alright, after round 1, let's see what the stats are for each line. Connor Dewar, 3 points, 2 points from Novak, 3 points from Tomasino, 6 points from Samuel Poland, 4 points from Rutger McGroarty, 5 points from Emil Bemstrom after signing his 8-year extension. Ville Koivunen doesn't have a point. Hollander has 2. Ponomarev has 3. And the fourth line kind of lacking. Sebastian Aho has been a real piece to that puzzle down there. Owen Pickering has as well. That was a really good pair right there, actually. Yeah. How has... Is he injured? I forget. I guess he is. How did he finish out the season? 9-2-4 and a 2-1-6. 29 wins, 10 losses, 7 overtime losses. That's a really strong season from Blomqvist. Not quite sure why I went to the pros. Regardless. We're going to round 2 against the Hershey Bears. Game 1 against the Hershey Bears is a loss. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is going to be a loss. Game 4, elimination game. First period, 1-1. Second period, 3-3. This is a wow. This is a game. Coney. Oh no. And that's gonna end Wilkes-Barre. Dewar with a hat trick, keeping the season alive. Can they? Can Wilkes-Barre do it? No, they cannot, and the Wilkes-Barre Scranton have been eliminated in 4 games in round 2. That is an unbelievable season for them. That is an unbelievable season. And here we go. Moving on from that. Jumping into the sim to go... Hold up, there we go. Alright. And your Stanley Cup champions are... Waiting... Okay, gotta keep current ticket prices. Waiting... The Vancouver Canucks and the Manitoba Moose have won the Calder Cup. Alright, and the Pittsburgh Penguins get the 9th overall selection, which is pretty solid. I'll take that. And we, as of now, are projected to acquire the services of Victor Eklund. Okay, so he's not bad. Like I said, this is a very, very deep draft. There's a lot of players that could come in and be a menace to society. Yeah. But first overall pick is going to be Mate Edved. Or HC Olma. Truthfully, getting Matt Schaefer would have been really, really, really nice for this group. Just because that's exactly what this group needs. Big time defenseman. Okay, draft interviews. Drop all the way down to Victor Eklund. Interview player. Play style. We'll see if he's ready. Still a couple years away. It's not bad. Play style. It's gonna be a two-way forward. That phrase right there. As a forward, I'm competent at both ends. As you can get, is gonna be pretty much the telling of, hey, I'm a two-way forward. Skills, let's see if his strengths are, he's going to be a great skating two-way forward. Which tells me? Tells me we might be able to move him to a playmaker, truthfully. I do pay attention to the NHL and some of what it goes on. I know Porter Martone is a goal scorer in real life, but is he a goal scorer in this game? That's going to be the real question. But again, what we're going to try and push for a guy like Jackson Smith. Because we need a left-handed defenseman. So let's see what Jackson Smith's all about. How ready are you to play in the league? He's same as Eklund, a couple years away. He's a two-way defenseman, which is kind of nice. And his strengths are going to be his skating. Okay, so Jackson Smith is top of our priority list to acquire. Truthfully. I really like the idea of going to get Jackson Smith. And the next defenseman is going to be Jesper Kotavari. Kotajarvi, however you say it. Interview player, play style, readiness, how ready is he? He's going to be a couple years away. Everybody's just a couple years away in this draft, I guess. And he's a two-way defenseman. His skills, his strength is going to be his skating. Time to speak with me. So he's two-way. He's 2 years away. He used all of our interviews. Alright. So, player that we're supposed to get. 1-bar elite. Two-way forward. He's projected to go 9. Our reach pick is a two-way defenseman, 1-bar elite. Projected to go 14. And if somehow, some way, he gets taken early, we're going to reach a little bit further and take Kotajarvi. But, before we get anywhere too far, we are going to make some trades. Because, like I said before, this is where we're going to make most of our money back. So Kevin Hayes, where does Kevin? Let's see. So he is a 20 list. So we can trade him to the Ducks, Bruins, Flames, Blackhawks. Okay, we can trade him to any of those teams. Again, he's one of those players, not because I think he's any good, I just want to get him out of the conference. So need to find a team that wants his services. Carolina, go figure, wants his services. Hayes doesn't. Chicago. Colorado. Columbus. Dallas. We're only looking at. Oh yeah, we're gonna only look at the trades. But Chari wants to go to. Was another one that we're gonna try and move, but he wants to go. Wants to go to Edmonton. So we're going to send him over for a 4th round pick. We gotta take a player. Pick down. We can take the services of Perot. Go on a 4th? No way it's gonna happen, but still worth a try to worth a shot looking. For a 7th. They're trying to sign somebody, I guess. Allegedly. Allegedly. Does want to go to LA. Get him for a 4th. Just a touch, boom. 5th round pick. There you go. Look at that. Noah Chari for a 5th round pick is massive. Getting that contract off the books. Kevin Hayes to Minnesota. Okay. What was there? Don't really know much about their team. So I don't want to take a chance on them. So probably safer to just take picks. 50 players though. So we do have to take a chance on a player. Dang it. Taking defenseman wouldn't be a bad idea, truthfully. 3-bar. So what I've come to learn is 90% of the time, 3-bar on a potential means that it's 1 up or 1 down. I know. So Masters could be top 6. He also could be AHL. Masters could be NHL or could be top 6, or he could be AHL top 2. Eric could be. That's what I mean. Like Milne could be top 9. Noki Viharu used to be really good, but he did get drafted in the 4th round. Granted, in that Columbus trade that I made before, that go back to Columbus real quick. As we know with Neil Garventi, now obviously he dropped down to top 6 or 3-bar, but before we got rid of him, we knew he was top 6. He got drafted in the 7th round and still has top 6. So I think that's what we're gonna do here. We are going to trade Kevin Hayes. Anybody else that want to get off the books here? Einen. Yeah, but Kevin Hayes. Taking the chance on him. Kiwi Haru. And go with because we know his value, we'll go after Masters. Masters. Wish it was Matthews. Masters. Kiviharu, Masters, a 4th and a 5th. Kevin Hayes. Okay. That actually, that doesn't give me any. Is that Kiviharu is any good? Now we gotta figure out. Is Heinen's another one that I want to get moving here? What teams? Okay. Stars, maybe. Sharks, maybe? Do you want to go to... Do the Sharks want him? Okay, Seattle, I can trade him to. Now I know Seattle has a pretty good farm system. In this game, they have a good forecast. Oh, again, I gotta take advantage of the knowledge from the previous games. I don't know if he's gonna be any good, but I have to take the chance of knowing that in the past he was really good. Now again, like I said, there's no guarantees that he is or isn't. I know he used to be really good. Actually, we'll hold off on a second. I just gotta throw somebody in. It'll just be Ode, however you... What's that? Ode. And we'll throw a couple 7s. Okay. Caswell, knocking on wood that he's got a good potential. Road, who, based off of my knowledge about this game, potential should have bottom 6. Bottom 6 or AHL bottom. He's either got NHL or AHL bottom 6. And then 2 7ths. Be really big for this group. Doesn't go. We get our 7th back. No. Caswell for Road. Caswell and Road. Boom. Okay. Again, more contracts off the books. All we're trying to do here. Get some salary. Get some salary so we can extend some players. Here, that has salary. Alex Nedeljkovic. That's gonna be a piece that we're gonna need to move, and we're probably gonna buy out Jari. If I'm being honest, I don't have faith in the man. This game, at least. Mo. I'm just gonna. What are you really here? We can get a second. This year. 7th next year. You know what? We'll take a 3rd. We'll take a 3rd for Ned. I would have rather the 2nd, but we'll... Alright. I didn't want that pick anyways. Edmonton, Vinny, Day, don't know anything about him. This works. San Jose? How many goalies to give up? They don't. 2/4. 2/4 for Ned? No. 2/4, or a 4th and a 7th? No? They got the 7th? It's not worth nearly as much as I thought it was. Okay, what about a late 4th? What about a 5th? There we go, okay. Again, 2.5. Off the books. All we're trying to do. Just get some salary cap on the... so that we can work with it. work something with this team. Lots and lots of trade value here. Trade value. Signing value for draft capital. Okay, 9th overall pick. Somebody draw? So decisions. I think the smarter decision is to take the defenseman. But it's also... it's projected where we're supposed to take him. Jackson Smith, similar style to Zdeno Chara. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take him. Okay. Next pick. Godovari's still on the books. He's still on the board. Taking him. How did he drop? Did he drop or were we just there? Okay, well. Got 2 decent defensemen, allegedly. Tierra, Sean, Kato. Know anything about these guys? There's no point totals. There's Kato. I like that these 2 are points per ice time. So I almost want to... Matthews. Oh, we have these 2. And they didn't get taken, yes. Okay. Matthews and Kato. 17th. No, okay. I was gonna take that goal. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna take Ravensburgen. We'll take Reichel then. Iron Reichel. Consolation. 1. St. Johnson. Lane. Hey, Lane. I know Gabe Daig used to be very good. Do it though. Straka. S'more. I mean, we need Winger, so we'll take Aiden Lane. Best available on the board. Because we just took a right winger, we'll take a left winger and Parker Holmes. Then we don't need centers, so we're going to take a winger. Yeah, we're going to take Polton, best left winger available. Oscar Davidson. Yeah, sure. Spath, sure. Still good competition too. Back-to-back picks. Travis Hayes. Best right winger available. Just taking wingers right now. I know we're not signing a bunch of defense, so we're gonna take a defenseman here too. Loophole. That's our last pick of the draft. That kind of came up on me fast. Okay. So we got a lot of good players. A lot of good young talent. Oh, and then, by the way, this is also going to happen. A harmful reality. Just going fresh on coaching. Mike Sullivan's gone, so we're going fresh. Great. Sign players. Right off the rip. Pulling the trigger. Tristan Jarry. Auto. Pulling the trigger on it. Extend Taylor Gauthier. Part of that Grace Scranton team. That did well. Reichel. We drafted him early. Drafted him in the second round, right? Yeah. Second round? Marc-Andre Fleury, question mark? Play him at 18, question mark? I don't know. Well, we haven't gotten to that point yet, but Pullman, release. Koppinen, release. Shea, release. Provorov, holding off. Mark John Stone, gone. Oku Johnny Imama, gone. Perlman, gone. It's holding off, holding off, holding off. Huntington, gone. Hollowell, gone. Anson's, gone. Okay. So all that's gone. All the garbage. Add players on the team. Spath. And we're just going to sign everybody here. Everybody that's on the board, we're just going to re-sign. Don't know anything about a lot of these players. Just forgot we didn't sign Fahrenstrom. We didn't have any room for Fahrenstrom. Gonna have a lot of exempt contracts too, because we have a lot of OHL, QJMHL, and WHL players coming in now. Okay. Ivan Provorov does not... Oh wait, what am I talking about? He's one of those guys I kind of want to keep around for a long time, so 33 years of old sounds pretty nice for him. Let's extend him until he's 33. Do I also want to pay him 8.5? Don't know about that. Get him down to at 8. He's 32. We can sign him to a 7? No, 7.25. I'll take a 4-year 7.25. Oh, but he doesn't want an extension. I forgot. Darn it. Timmins till you're 30. 2.75. I don't mind that. Good 6. I don't mind that. Lafreniere or Laferriere. Just extending you 3-year minor league deal. Bill Crowell. I'll take you for a mil or 1.25. 1.25. Take you. Hio Joseph. No clause. You're not good enough to have a clause. Can we get him on? 4.25? Well, especially if you're gonna be playing top minutes. 4.25 for a defenseman that's played top minutes is actually a really solid contract. Alright, Zimade, Provorov accepts, Timmins accepts, Pierre, Oliver, Joseph accepts, and Taylor Gauthier accepts. What all do we have to re-sign next year? Aho, Kustanen. Nothing I'm overly worried about signing. Extend Blomqvist. Okay. Resign phase. Right off the rip. Put in contracts. Kustanen. I mean, he's top 6 potential. If I can get that top 6 potential to kick in, regardless if it's exact or not, I'll sign him till he's 34 at 1.5. Blake Lizotte. Kind of in the same boat with that. I don't know about 6 million yet, though. Truthfully. Poland. How much do you want? I get you're part of the young core. It's gonna be coming up. 2 mil for 8 years. I don't mind that, especially if you're gonna be any good. Oivinen. 8-year deal. Part of the young core coming up. Banneker, bar 69. I know you're top 9. Sure. Goaltending. Blomqvist, what do you want? It's kind of steep. I like paying my goaltenders, truthfully. 3 actually for 23-year-old 81 overall is not terrible. Yeah, we'll do that. If you want to accept that, we'll do that. Banneker, top 9, 3 bar 69 overall. Let him get some minutes this year. Wilkes-Barre's not going to be nearly as good as they were this year. Stillman. Yeah, we'll do a year. We'll do an 900K. Crowell, Camp, Banneker. Banneker. If we can get you on a 2-year, we'll do it. We'll do a 2-year for you. There's no unsigns. Still, this season have 22 mil to work with. 3 roster spots available. Okay, so going to proposed trade. Centers, we have a lot of. Left wingers, we don't have enough. Right wingers, we're good on. Center-wise, what are we looking at this year? So Crosby, Malkin, Novak, Tomasino's going to the wing. Maybe Lazotte's not part of this. Sure that I was expecting. So it's Crosby, Malkin, Novak, Dewar. It's kind of a bummer. Expecting him to be part of this. How many goaltenders we got? I know what we're doing. Letting the man ride off into the sunset. 1-for-1 Blake Lizotte for Marc-Andre Fleury. Bringing him home. Welcome back, Sir Mark the Great. He started his journey here, and he's finishing his journey here. Teaching the young man how to play the game the right way. There we go. So now our center problem's fixed. It was the best problem to have because we had too many. Yeah. This team's actually kind of in a perfect spot now. We could make a serious push here this year. Because right now, centers are going to be Crosby, Malkin, Novak, Dewar. Left wingers are going to be McGroarty, Koivunen, Olin, Puustinen. And it's going to be Raquel, Rust, Mercer, Bemstrom. Defense is going to be down the right is Carlson, Letang, Timmins. Down the left is going to be Provorov, Joseph, Oliachana. Graves at the 6. Goaltenders, Fleury. Yep. Beautiful. So, unless if we want to get a left winger here, which is there. There's a Brad Marchand. Don't think And again, I know I'm kind of bringing up these last minute, but another one of those rules: get one signing. Get one signing the entire time. But we can sign however many RFA deals that we want. We just only get one UFA, regardless of who it is. It'd be funny to kind of go and get Morgan Frost. Kind of funny to go get Morgan Frost, longtime Philadelphia Flyer. I know he has a... Yeah, he has a lead. If I remember correctly. Could be. Does Calgary want to give him up? What's the compensation for... Let's see what it would take to go get him. Morgan Frost. I would sign him a long term. So 7-year extension. 7-year deal. At... $575 would be a first, a second, and a third. Is Morgan Frost worth a first, a second, and a third? Or what we could do also, do a 1-year prove it deal for a first and a third for Morgan Frost. And we saw the value. The value's not a lot, but kind of would push us over the edge, wouldn't he? I feel like he's the kind of guy that he'd come in, play on Sid's wing, and get us over the top. That just pushes Pustonen out of the lineup. But we can just use him as our 13th forward. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. 1-year prove-it deal for Morgan Frost on an RFA contract. We'll give up our first-round pick from this upcoming season to sign him at $475, was it? Get him at $475 for 1 season, 1-year prove-it-to-me deal. Okay. Off on that for a second. Coaching. Another big issue that we're going to run into here. I don't have any coaches right now, obviously, but what I've liked doing is going down the AHL, taking these young guys, taking Muirs, actually Carcillo would be our head coach, and Carcillo, make him the head. You can sign him for long term. You can get better contracts and get better development out of your coaches if you sign the young guys on a good team. To the exact same base scan. Right. And then this is where, if you couldn't tell, I like a generalist coach in this game. I like this disbursement of points for generalist coaches. Beckus, I am not going to pick him up just because of that name. That is a horrible name. Should still pick him up. Regardless, it's him a couple days now. Okay, we've got a head coach. Got an associate. Assistant. Got an NHL goalie coach. Morgan Frost has decided to accept the offer, but it's not a done deal yet. Koivunen accepts his extension. Banneker accepts his extension. Blomqvist accepts the extension. No Philly, get out of my face. And also noticed, just to sim quicker, you have to just take off these three, the wants and surpluses. Okay. We go to coaching again because we still have a lot of cap to work with down there. These guys are gonna go be the minor league coaches. I'm gonna use this season. Sonic. Gonna assign you to that. Be the goalie coach. Fine, Harry. We'll sign you. It's a terrible name, but fine. Yeah. Then we're gonna have like a mill ballpark that left. Signed it. There's Vance a day. Backus is here. And the Flames have decided to not match our offer and acquire our first and third round picks. But we get Morgan Frost. And our assistant coach, or goalie coach, accepts. Except he's not going to be our goalie coach. He's going straight down to the minors. And Pateni can come up and be your assistant coach, because we have plenty cap to work with. So the next season, there you go. Got our coaches, got our lines. Here we go.
I'm on my third life, looking at a razor knife. This night light got me through my childhood. Take this long route, hoping they don't see me fit.
The off season has been completed. Set captains. I wonder who our captains are going to be. This is kind of tedious work, but just to finish this real quick. Go third. Go down there. There. That's right, because Birdie's gonna come to the wing. Girardi's not coming up yet. Or no, Girardi's coming up. It's gonna be... Pole. Wait. Because Pustinen's just gonna be the 16th. And then Tomasino, actually, we're gonna move to the left wing? Or do we want to move Mercer to the left wing? We're going to move Mercer to the left wing. Just because he's going to be the center. Or the sniper of that line. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry about that. Edit. Shell. Now, best lines. In there, McGarty. Novak, Dewar, gonna go there. There. Charnock. Oh, there we go. Actually, we need to do one more thing. Do the special teams. And we're gonna go the same route that we did last year. Sense of we're gonna have 1A, 1Bs. Don't mind that. Crosby, L, Carlson. Get everybody in their spots here. Tang. Mercer, we're gonna put you here. Rust, we're gonna put you here. Mercer, you're gonna be the shooter. Bemstrom, you're not actually gonna be on the power play. D. War. Take out. Take out. Rust. No, it was Mercer. Why did I take out Mercer? No, not D-War, never mind. Novak. Right here. We'll put Novak there instead of D-War. Here we go. And then the Rucker. Rucker there. That's fine. Novak. Yeah, smoking. Thing. Penalty kills. This is where we're gonna excel. Massively. Crosby, you don't need to be on the power. You don't need to be on the penalty kill. Sam Poland. Okay, 1. 2. Novak. I'm strong. Okay, 3. You are on 1. So no, you can't. I have to, truthfully. No, we'll just put Sid. Sid, PK3. Brian Rust. Is Thomasino on anything? Power plays? It's not. Truthfully, I'd rather have Thomasino out there instead of Russ. I hate to say it. Yeah, we'll just Horn down to 3, Rust up to 1. So crossing away from the Tang. Up get Joseph. Roverov Timmons. Boyd Charnock. Carlson. Freemans. Dewar. Novak, Dewar, Novak, Crosby, extra attacker, Crosby, and we don't do defenseman here, so it's going to be Picard, Raquel. Goaltending, Fleury, Blomqvist. Miners. Go. Okay. That's where we're going to end episode 2. I know it was kind of a boring, kind of just plug and place episode, but I mean, I don't mind it. It gets us to the start of year 2. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.